presentation here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Poeltl. Brandon Ingram's out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. Nice shot by Poeltl.
Yeah, his teammates and coaches love that right there. Second chance opportunities by Poeltl.
Curry with it. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Poeltl, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, Poeltl that time just outworked the defense. He is no stranger to fighting through contact.
Quickly against Curry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Ingram wide open. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here is Green. 8 points his last outing. Curry, good.
Well, that's Curry doing what he does best, doing damage from the outside.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Ingram.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Butler in the corner. Outside Curry. From deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And how about the numbers on Draymond Green? He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 9 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Now Curry. 7 points in the game. Inside, here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
Here's Quickly. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Ingram. Three-pointer, Butler. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he is certainly capable of knocking them down.
Now here's Ingram. He's defended by Podziemski. 5 to shoot. Pirtle. Warriors with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Good on the triple. Curry's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside, Barrett. Back to quickly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 4. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Here's quickly. Nice game he had 13. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. I spoke with Toronto's head coach for a bit. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Curry, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. There's the screen. And Curry, here we go. Here's Green. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barnes against Kuminga. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Back to Barnes. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. Dix checked in for Quickly. Different look here for the Warriors. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Three-pointer heel. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Poeltl's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And again, no good by Toronto.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Pass to Green. It's tipped. Healed against Barnes. Healed the pass to Santos. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And slammed up by Ingram.
Well, you see all of that athleticism right there by Ingram. He can be such a force when he catches it that deep.
And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Horford kicks to Hield. Pass to Santos. Picked by Horford. To end the cold streak, sinks the triple.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Ingram passes to Barrett. On the wing, Barnes. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And Spencer pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
On the wing, Hield. All 3 off the mark. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Barnes. And here's Ingram from the arc. Al Horford with the rebound. Here's Spencer. Dick defending. Green with a screen on Barrett. Here's Hield. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Butler. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Horford. Then it's Hield and Richard. And the Raptors with the ball. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Shed. Saw him with 10 points last game. And no good, trying to use the glass. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Pass to Butler. Turn around Jay. Rebound by the Raptors. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket to the inside. Jackson-Davis. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. The Raptors shooting well. They're at 45%. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Warriors have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Hield, bounce pass. Butler on the way. Dick defending. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Dick. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Lakers in L.A. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Butler. Dick with the steal. To the wing on the left. This one for 3. Walter can't get it to go. Warriors shooting the ball at 42%. Now here's Hield. No scoring in this one. Driving in, lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Ingram outside. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. 6 to shoot. Doesn't go that time. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter where you're playing.
How about the ferocity from Butler? Just exploding to the rim to take that one home as soon as the lane opened up.
Now, here's quickly. Ingram outside. Looking to get back on track here. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
3 points.
Green's got 4 assists now tonight. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Curry after the Raptors pick up 2. Pass to Green. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Tick in the corner. Ingram outside. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead. And Tim, an old-school big man, Jakob Poeltl, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Kuminga's subbed in for Hield. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Steph Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Now here's Kuminga. After the miss from Jakob Poeltl. Pass to Green. And Curry has it in the corner. It's Barrett on the wing. Down low. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Going for a dunk. Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
Quickly against Curry. Green with a screen on Ingram. Outside, Green. Pass to Kuminga. Curry on the wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Toronto trailing. Ingram passes to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, that's a big man playing big. Poeltl using all of that 7-foot length.
Curry against Quickly. Green with a screen on Quickly. Curry against Quickly, trying to get something going, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Quickly finds Barrett. Raptors moving the ball around. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green deciding where to go with it. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Curry with another miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Barnes against Green. Here's the floater. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Green with a screen on Quickly. Outside, Kuminga. And the 3 off target. Raptors have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Barnes passes to Quickly. 8 feet away. Green for 2 points. Quickly's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
That's nice work inside by Quickly. He's only 6'3", but he feels like he can score in the paint whenever he wants.
Outside, Kuminga. Curry outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Raptors leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, looking at the Warriors, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
Showing they know how to play. Team chemistry is on display. Like what I did there? Showing they know how to play. Chemistry is on display. Kenny, anything you like to say? Oh.
Shaq's chosen to rap because in the first half, he was taking a nap.
Oh. What you said was not full. In other words, it was terrible.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Curry, and it's off from three-point range. Ingram outside. To the middle. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Raptors.
Yeah, Pirtle has a beautiful touch around that rim.
Curry passes to Butler. Curry setting the pick for Butler. Outside for Curry. Off target with his three.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Barnes screen on Butler. Butler against Barrett from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 5. To the paint. Shots good by Green. Green's got his first points in this one.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Quickly. Knocks down the 3-ball. Quickly's got 7 points.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Green, the screen. Pass to Kuminga. To the middle. Green, no luck.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Now here's Ingram. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. So, Tim, we were just talking about Brandon Ingram. Just how impactful of a player is he at this stage of his career?
Well, he's very talented, Kevin, and he's got great length for a wing. The biggest thing for him has been his health, but when he's good to go, there is no question he's a major factor.
Curry. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 6. After Quickly. Now here is Pirtle, defended by Butler. Ingram kicks to quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Outside, Barrett. Shoots over Kuminga. The Warriors pull it in. Outside, Green. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Barrett, no good. Warriors trail by 6 to the inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by Butler. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Well, right now, Pirtle has the hottest hand on the floor. They should just keep feeding the big guy.
Butler with the ball. He's got 9. Outside, Green. Curry with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's Barnes, and another basket for Toronto.
Barnes has massive talent, and he has worked hard to become a consistent 3-level scorer.
Curry against Quickly. Curry goes inside. Butler on the way. Barrett covering. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Butler.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And last season, Vince Carter became the first player ever to have his jersey retired, Tim, by the Raptors.
So well deserved. And look, prime Vince Carter is exactly the kind of player Toronto is still looking for. A 3-level elite scorer.
Grady Diggs checked in for Toronto. And Golden State also making a change. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Kuminga. Barnes outside. It's Dick on the wing. Shoots over Podziemski. Draymond Green pulls it in. The Warriors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Outside Butler. Green passes to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 9 feet out, and that one's good quickly. 9 points in the game so far.
Wow, that's a burst that time by Quickly. He got there in a hurry.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Green with a screen on Quickly. Here's Curry. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Barrett. Quickly finds Pirtle. Down low, here's Barnes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 7 points for Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Green with a screen on Dick. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Guys?
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Dick. Takes the 3. No good that time. The Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Now here's Pirtle. 12 points for him. Now Dick. He's defended by Podziemski. Outside Barrett. for Hield. Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Wow, his team really needs some scoring opportunities, but he can't get anything going this period.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Dick. Sinks the three-pointer. Dick's got 7. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Raptors lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Horford. Jimmy Butler is out there with Trayce Jackson-Davis. Then there's Moody, and it's Hield in at the point.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Pass to Horford. Back to Hield. From deep three-point land. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Here's Mobo. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Horford. Moody the pass to Butler. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. A fader. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
Pass to Shed. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hield kicks to Horford. Inside. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Now Dick. There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Mobo. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Walter. And the Warriors also making a change. Stephen Curry's checked in for Moses Moody. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now here's Curry. The 3 ball from Curry.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Dick. He sinks the 11-footer.
So much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And here is Curry. In the corner, it's Hield. And the Warriors, another 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Dick. Jackson-Davis defending. Back to Dick. Just 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Curry with him. He's picked up by Dick. Curry looking it over. Horford sets a screen for Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Shed, guarded by Curry. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And the dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Raptors trail by 7. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Warriors with some changes. Green is checked in for Horford. Kuminga comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield.
Substitution on the court.
Barrett kicks to Ingram. Pass to quickly. Looking to end the run. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 5 assists in the game. Butler against Barrett. Outside, Green. And here is Curry. Curry with the 3 at the other end.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Quickly finds Ingram. Barrett against Butler. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Barrett.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Quickly against Curry. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Barnes outside. Hurdle with a screen on Kuminga. No good. Warriors leading by 7. Curry outside. Ingram with the steal. Barnes with it. Kuminga picks him up. Green rips down the board. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Curry. And down goes the 3.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
Now here's Ingram. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. Barnes rips down the rebound. Raptors trail by 10. Quickly looking it over. Now Barrett. Nice use of the glass and the finish.
Well, Barrett has a lot of physical gifts. He is a wing who is not bothered by taking it inside.
There's 1:26 left in the 4th. Let's lose a 3. And there's the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And down it goes. Here's Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of guys that could switch and guard up one-on-one, take that challenge. But I think, man, all in all, we just played incredible.
That versatility is going to pay off all season. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.